Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. The year is 2030. The week is number 9, and the opponent is the Jacksonville Jaguars on a Monday night primetime game. Jacksonville, one of the premier teams in our league. Here's a look at the AFC, and there are a few surprises. Chief among them are the New England Saints at 5-2. The New England Saints. Now, just so you know, like if you get a look at the New England Saint team, you're going to see. Let's see where. Did I say New England Saints? I mean, it's New England Patriots. Sorry, New England Patriots. This is the Patriots. 83 overall, 83, 84. But look at this. They have moved into championship contention. They were not this. But look at the stats though. Like 2030 last year. Actually, I guess this year. 29th passing, 31st. I mean, they're not doing anything amazing, but winning. That's what they're doing. They're winning games. Same thing with the Washington Commanders. The Commanders have moved into championship contender status as well. They are sitting atop. I think they're sitting atop in the NFC East. We'll go and take a look at that. But man, talk about some changes and some different things going on in the league. Yeah, New England's in the top of the AFC East. Who knew? Now Cincinnati and Baltimore, that feels about right. And Jacksonville, our opponent this week, sitting atop the AFC East. Indianapolis, another one of those teams that we didn't expect to be in the running. And of course, Kansas City is always in the running if you're dealing with, if you're dealing with Patrick Mahomes. NFC North, you see, we got this one looks like it's pretty up in the air. NFC South, the Saints, and then also a little bit up in the air there. Let's see, what else do we have here? Commanders, yeah, sitting on top, up in the air, but sitting on top, man. They won 6 games. Man, Johnny Cartwright has gone over there and turned that thing around, man. We traded them. They were the weakest team in the NFL last year and started to win some games. Then he has turned that franchise around. Very interesting to see how that's going to play out. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. The Jaguars are a good team, as we talked about at the end of the last episode, and well, this is a game that we could very well lose or win. We'll see. All right, Raiders, Jaguars, let's go.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' Rocket Arm quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Raiders and the Jags under the lights on Monday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, where the Raiders and the Jaguars will play on a Monday night primetime game in a beautiful Everbank Stadium. Weather's great. Fans are excited, and these are two of your top AFC teams ready to face off. Could be playoff preview here. Both teams looking to measure themselves up against the other to see just how good they really are. And so the Raiders and the Jaguars have taken the field, and looks like the Raiders are going to be the first to kick this one off. Jacksonville is going to return. And the kick is up, and this game is underway. It's going to start with a kick with a touchback, and Trevor Lawrence is going to come out and get ready to lead this Jaguar offense. Trevor Lawrence, 2,237 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. He has played well all season, and he wants to continue here.
Resolves itself this time around.
I formation for Jacksonville. They're going to come out with the pass already, and that's going to be taken down. That's going to be Clemens. The cornerback was able to take down the player.
And it
this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way
So the short pass over the middle.
Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away.
3rd and 2, I formation.
599 in his career.
Latu's back. Oh, and they find a way through all of that. That is unbelievable. And that is a spot where Jenkins should be. And we traded Dom Clark. Hard to believe that Dom Clark would have not made this play. Number 90, that's who we're expecting to make the play. The ball comes up the middle, and 90 just gets pushed completely out of the picture. So does number 47, and there's no one back there. Okay, so good offensive line play by the Jacksonville team.
Doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And let's face it,
They run up the middle, and right now we are giving up big yards right up the middle.
That opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Oh, and Clemens gets himself out of position, and Jacksonville scores the touchdown easily. Brian Thomas, and that looked, the Raiders look like they're sleepwalking a little bit here. Clemens was in the area, and yeah, that little hitch right there kept him, for some reason, kept him from making a play. I thought he was in position. There's the play. We're looking at it. So far, so good. 39. And that, whatever that is, he's in the area, should have stepped up. And he just slides backwards. Yeah. Just a weird play. Slides out of the frame.
Fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that,
this is blocked.
Not only does that prevent him from scoring from stopping the kick or just stopping the pass, but it prevents him from tackling the player from getting in a touchdown. And there's a block, as I was talking about, that block field goal, and maybe that'll get this defense riled up.
Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
All right, Cordell Kidd has had a great season. He's only thrown 2 interceptions. He's got, let me see how many touchdowns he has. 22 touchdowns, 1,750 yards. Not the guy that's going to throw the ball down the field, but has been a great manager of the game and protector of the football. And there's Luke Charlton. He's going to get 2. Charlton's had 100 yards in most of the games this season.
His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
Ball under 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 9 here.
3rd down and 9. Looking to throw. Kidd.
Oh, he's got to catch that. That's Merritt.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
4th and 9 here.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going up top.
Pass is going to be knocked away, and that's going to, I don't know why we went for it there, especially with the way the defense played in that first drive.
Here's Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Carroll.
Trevor Lawrence right now just carving us up.
For the Raiders, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments.
Intercepted by Emmanuel Massey. He's going to try to take this out of the end zone and gets to the 15-yard line. Nice play for the Raiders and another interception this season. An unwise throw by Trevor to try to get the pass in the end zone there. There's several Raiders in the area. Throws it up and Daniel is over there. There's 3 players over there. And that gives this offense another chance.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game.
Running up the middle, and he gets 3 yards.
Be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Look at Charlton just getting pinballed around, but will not go down easily. 3rd and 3.
They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still cracked up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before.
All right, 5 rushes and not many yards for Luke Charlton. He is.
They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Off to a slow start. Over to the outside, and Kid cannot connect. Offense is not in a good groove right now.
They played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Palmer's going to get the ball up to the 39, and that's going to be 3rd and 1.
This guy's first 3 passes was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
First down.
He's going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Kidd. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
4-yard gain. Luke Charlton is getting a lot of action.
And we'll bring up 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of work.
Oh, no. Intercepted.
It's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
Oh, nice play by the defense to get the interception and take it all the way back to the house. Oh, no. So the Raiders down 2 touchdowns here. Let's take a look at this play, man. I thought I was going to throw it up and over, but it was a bad call all the same. I should have never went there. I don't think we would have gotten even if he didn't get the interception, I didn't think he would have gotten the ball. It's a bad, it's a bad play by me. Okay, down 2 touchdowns.
Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23.
Okay, offensively, it's not feeling great. Running game seems weak.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Kidd.
Uh-oh, Kearney's got room, and he might take this the whole way. Oh, he can't. They chase him down, but a big gain by the Raiders on that last play. Wyatt Kearney's going to be the one to stretch out the field, and he may do it again here. He will. And if he can just get the ball there on time, and it's a touchdown for the Raiders. Down the field on the left side, Wyatt Kearney hits him with 2 big plays, and just like that, the Raiders get their first score of the day.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
Another touchdown for Wyatt. He has been, ever since he's come back, he's been pretty much a #1 target. We were hitting Brock Bowers a lot, and still is leading the team in receptions. We need to get Merritt in the game, though. That's what we need to get going.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now he's going to get
nice tackle. Jaden Shelby is going to come up and make the play.
Drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
All right, that'll end the first half. Score 7-13. The Jacksonville Jaguars with the lead. And they're playing well offensively and defensively.
Second quarter now for
got the interception. They got the big plays for a touchdown.
As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Lawrence.
Pass to the inside, and they do get number 7, and Adrian Cheeks beat that time by Brian Thomas.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They are getting whatever. Okay, all right. What can we do here that will be a little different? Let's try this one.
This ball's right on target, and it results in a 1st down.
Lawrence will throw. He finds his man complete. That's Carroll.
And he knocks his man back. Looks okay, and it ends up being a loss. Okay, 2nd and 2.
Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious
2nd and 12, rather.
From that last play. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Looking left.
There's another pass to the left, and he's able to get there. Adrian Cheeks is in the area. All right, so
10 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
oh man, there's everybody's open. The middle, the middle is wide open, and it's a touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's look at this play. What happened? Everybody left the middle. Oh, it's a blitz. The blitz is coming in. And yeah, he's got 2 players wide open.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And the defense does not look ready at all. As a matter of fact, I think I'm not getting the play that I want out of Jenkins, so we're gonna switch that up and put in Drayton there, and Drayton there. I think he's gonna be, maybe he's the better player for right now.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Kick is up.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Raiders down by 2 scores here.
As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
And Charlton making miracles happen. Definitely the best player on the field right now, other than, well, maybe not. Wyatt Kearney's been good for us.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And find Merritt, and he's going to get tackled, lifted up, and slammed to the ground, but he does get the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground.
Oh, just,
and he's going to take this ahead.
I thought I was going to have to jump inside. If I just stay outside, I think we would be all right. 2nd and 7, 4 minutes.
Operating from the gun, Kidd. That's complete to
Palmer's going to get the catch, and he's come in as the third string,
15 yards there on the catch and
or
run.
the slot receiver.
Now on first down, he'll drop the
Oh, wow. And it was probably any time to get anything off on that play. 2nd and 14.
back to throw. Kidd.
Oh,
His throw is in.
thrown into double coverage. Probably not the smartest move
On
there.
third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Kidd. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back into 3rd and 6.
Ooh, they want us to punt it. He must not have the leg for a 53-yard kick. We're just going to go for it.
Looking to throw, Kidd.
And he's going to find Wyatt Kearney on the left side. I did not expect to be able to actually make the play, if I'm honest with you.
Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort in that last play. Back to throw, Kidd.
Pass to the outside, and it is a touchdown for number 85, Kyle Merritt. Big play on the outside. He's able to create a lane and get the touchdown. That's a nice throw to the outside there. Gets the catch. Oh, yeah, his foot is in bounds in the end zone.
Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play.
The kick is up and it's good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kick is up, and they're going to field this. Okay.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars back again. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is
Wide open. The running back, and it's a touchdown for Jacksonville. Zone play, they run just on the outside, a little, I don't know if that's a wheel, but nobody follows. Look, he's just going to catch it with one hand, and that boy is gone. Man, the struggle. Jacksonville strong right now. 27-14, and Jaguars scoring easily.
To go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
All right, so 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in this one. In the first half, anyway.
Defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing to start the drive. Kidd.
Once again, no time. The pressure. And we are missing a couple of our key offensive linemen. You can see the difference, and Brock Bowers can't hold on to it.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Pass to the outside, and Lou Charlton getting himself down the field, and that will be a first down. Charlton's had to play a bigger role in, oh, we had a man right over the middle there. He's had to play a bigger role in the passing game. Coach wants us to run the ball. So.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. One back in the backfield.
And Luke Charlton's going to go up the middle, and he's going to go down the field, and he's got a big one. Touchdown for the Raiders. Let's go.
Touchdown. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back.
And a big one for Luke Charlton. The Raiders saying, hey, you know what? We are not going away easily. They came in with a blitz, and Raiders able to handle the blitz and give Luke Charlton a lane to go up the middle, and he takes it all the way home for a touchdown. Now we just need something from the defense. Okay, well, let me see. Can I get them to? I'm gonna go with conservative. Just want to see if I can wake the defense up a little bit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Oh, and he hits them. It's just an incomplete.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Shotgun.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
They finally got on the inside, but the safety is there to make the tackle. So now 3rd and 6.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh, tried to get to the quarterback, but could not, and they are able to get the ball free. And Thomas Jr. is going to go out for the game.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Same play almost. And they catch him over the middle.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his big catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one.
Going deep. Intercepted by Clemens. Let's go. That's what we're talking about.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. But that one was in the air for
Man, the thing about these passes, when they go up in the air, sometimes our players are so oblivious to everything. He's looking back at it, though, and good play by the corner to get up there. And that's Brian Thomas's route normally. And with him back in the locker room, gave us a shot.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And he's got it past the 30 before
call timeout. We've got 46 seconds.
Timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Throw the ball away.
And the Jags get to him as Jaguars.
Timeout again, and now we got to be careful with these timeouts.
Their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Dang it. We got dang it.
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Accidentally hit the button.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this
All right,
first
well,
half.
3rd and 21.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Let's go! And they find Palmer down the field. It's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the Raiders. Big play after big play, and whoa, 3rd and 21. And they find their guy up the field, Trey Palmer, on the inside. That is a nice throw, and he was able to catch it and keep it going. Wow,
That was a heck of a throw.
It was a heck of a throw. Let's take a look at it here. I was thinking about Kearney always. Now, this is the play right here, and 83 is going up. Now he turns his hips, but once he turns his hips, he's still behind. There's no safety, and the question was, could he get the ball there? And the quarterback with a strike. That's not a ball that's going high in the air. That's a good throw.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise.
Kick is up and it's good, and just like that, the Raiders have the lead, 28-27. Jacksonville couldn't have asked for a better offensive half, with exception to a late interception. 24 seconds left, and before we get ourselves too much on the back here.
Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Timeout, 20 seconds left. They have one more timeout left.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Lawrence.
Keeping it bounds. 15 seconds.
He's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Wide open. Oh, and it hits him in the forehead. Wow.
10 seconds left.
Wow.
Easy to tell who they're
That's
targeting.
a lucky break for us.
First 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
Lucky break for us.
From continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Let's go, and we get the sack, I believe, or... And I think that's going to be the end of that. Oh, no, that's not the end of the half.
Left in the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
And the ball will land on the ground, and that's the end of the first half. An eventful first half, 55 points between the two teams, 28-27. The Raiders with a 1-point lead as we battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And so here's a look at the teams here. Let's see, Kansas City loses. Kansas City loses to Miami. Washington beats the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who else do we have here? The Colts. The Colts take out Buffalo. Wow. The Saints lose to Carolina. And New England continue their winning ways with a 24-16 win over the Jets.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime.
Wow, what a game.
Right back to the
I'm going to stick with the defense short. I think they're not really hitting us short. And I just realized we got some players who have come back, and we need to make sure that they're in the game. So Latu, let's see if we get this right. So left end, yeah, Latu should be in the game. And that's right. And yes, Rose is there. And then Isaac and Collins. Defensive tackles, we did get that right. And cornerbacks. Decameron Richardson, yeah, that's good. And let's get down here. Latu. That's fine. And then right in should not be you. Should be Isaac. Defensive tackle should be. Yeah, we did this. Let's try it. Let's try it back. We're gonna put it back again and see. Okay, that's good. And I don't think that's right. That should be Cheeks. Or should it be? No, it should be Lane. Who should it be? It's Clemens, Lane, and Cheeks. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, Lane should be it. Here we go. Okay. All right, we need to make sure we had all that right. Defense is just playing a little funky right now.
I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
All right.
Just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already.
To the outside. Ooh, he tries to spin around, but he doesn't get there. 81 yards for the runner. And Luke Charlton falling all the way forward, and he gets a 9-yard gain on that carry. They're going to find Kearney on the quick pass, and he's going to go up the field. Another huge gain and a huge play for the Raiders, and then touchdown. Wow. Big play after big play. Probably the biggest play game. Biggest game with the biggest plays for this quarterback. This time he finds Wyatt Kearney pretty quickly. It's a 3rd and 1, and we looked at it. We decided to audible Wyatt Kearney, and the idea was actually to go to Brock Bowers for the first down. But looked over at Kearney, he had beat his guy. There's no one there. There's no one there on the left. Quick throw, and the throw is accurate. And once he got it, you know what I'm saying. That boy.
Supposed to be doing the ease in which he's doing it.
Point after here coming up. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Okay. Wow, so what a turnaround. The Raiders, 14 points, 13 points down in the first quarter. Able to turn this thing around.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Big hit. Able to turn this thing around.
Takes a big shot there on the return.
And now have the lead by 8. Now Trevor Lawrence.
Set for this next drive.
I'm going to show the highlight package. He has had highlights, man. He's hit his players.
He's got this offense rolling right now.
Raiders have been struggling. Let's see if we can do something about that today. This half.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators are scratching their heads.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends
It just feels like they're just a little faster than we are. It feels like everybody's faster. Tight ends are faster than our corners, and we've got 95 rated corners where speed is concerned. Nice tackle there. This time, Zaire Klein didn't get home. 2nd and 15. Okay, so let's think about this.
This is a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
We'll step back a little bit.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Nice play. Brendan Lane is there. 3rd and 15.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I'm going to go with the screen, and it's not going to work, and the defense gets, I believe this is going to be our first
Good reactions there defensively. That
first stand.
slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jacksonville is going to have to punt it now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Kearney breaks the first tackle, but can't get very far. All right, first down, and look at that. Wyatt Kearney, 10 targets, 4 receptions, 178 yards on the day, though, and another multi-touchdown day. He may get another. I think if he does get another touchdown, that's going to be, I believe, his third 3-touchdown game.
Time out, look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
It's grabbed by Kearney, breaks the first tackle. And 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
They're not going to get that.
He is involved behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
And it's Wyatt Kearney with the catch, and he's got it.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back to throw. Kidd.
Going deep, and another strike. That one's going down to Wyatt Kearney, and another touchdown for the Raiders.
A big play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
Man, this is what we want to see, man. We hadn't seen this in a while, but here we are. We got the play here, and again, Wyatt Kearney just gives you these opportunities, beats his man, and nobody's over there with the safety, and so the quick throw gets it in his hands. And what I was worried about was it going to get knocked down by? Was it going to get knocked down by this guy? But I don't think he could have. Could he have? Oh, no, it's good. It's perfect placement. There's nothing 37 can do about it. Oh, yeah, that's a great leap. That's a nice placed ball.
Telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
42 to 27.
And the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field. And
somebody opened up the vault. A player tackled the blocker and he ran into the player, the returner. Okay, Trevor Merrick, Sorry, Trevor Lawrence.
Forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive.
See if we can get some pressure here.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Gabriel Davis.
How is he that open? Man, Adrian Cheeks, he's been playing well, but okay, there he is. He's moving, barely gets into place. Oh, and he just gets, man. They've got we need better coverage.
Space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory.
Although I did tell him to play off, so maybe that's what happened. Well, this dude is out here telling people he's not going to get him on the ground. Okay, all right, let's try this play.
the 35. Here's second down and 3. Now Lawrence.
Pass to the outside. They're going to get the first down.
That's Carroll. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Lawrence.
There's the pass. Ooh. Oh, big hit.
A big gain of 5. And it's second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle.
Okay, now what was supposed to happen on this play? We got 3 players playing the same zone up at the top there. And I think had he thrown it over their heads, he would have beat them.
Last time, now they double it and get 10 here. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Hey, lie.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carroll. And he'll be taken down here in about
4 seconds left here in the 3rd. We're about to go into the 4th. 3rd and 8 on the 11-yard line. The Jacksonville Jaguars will. It's going to be an important down for them as they start the 4th quarter. They definitely want the touchdown. And if we can stop them, it would be fantabulous. The field goal sounds wonderful.
Work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
We have not had a good.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And it is caught. Touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Great play there.
He throws it to the tight end, I believe, and we try to make the play behind him instead of in front of him.
9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with
42 to 33.
And get back within a score.
Point after.
It's a lot of points in this game.
Gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start.
Charlton is not getting much.
Joseph there to drop it.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop them behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Looking to throw. Kidd.
It's the right read, and he could not make the pass. I'm going to go for it.
Has been a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out.
And Wyatt Kearney gets the first down. Wow. What a play.
Pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Brock Bowers with the nice grab.
And he slips up past the 45.
That's another first down.
Tackle. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Kidd.
Didn't think I had, didn't think he had the arm to throw the pass that I thought was really there.
Back to throw. Kidd. Short throw caught by Bowers.
3rd and 17.
Good for just 3. They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Kidd.
And he loses it, and I didn't want to throw a bullet on that one. We're going to have to punt it.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Nice tackle on the 15-yard line. All right.
Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Lawrence gets himself free. And why did he leave him?
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the secondary.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
Just not playing.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete to Davis. Across midfield down to the 45. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back to throw. Lawrence. On the move pass.
Cheeks, why is he so slow? Cheeks is faster than that. He's a 95 speed. And he's barely, is he tired? He's a 95 speed. This cornerback is a 95 speed chasing a tight end. Number 20, he's a 95 speed with 91 acceleration. And he's chasing this tight end. I just got to see. I mean, and it just looks like he's running in place. This guy is an 83 speed. This tight end is 83 speed with an 83 acceleration, and he is struggling to not just stay with him.
Right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Just make him use up some of this clock.
For 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense.
Into the quarterback finally, and there is a sack. Zaire Klein gets there, and the fumble was there, but there is.
Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost.
2-minute warning. All right, score 42-34. Jacksonville. They're trying to score here. This is going to be 4 down. This is definitely going to be 4 down territory.
As we welcome you back. They face a critical
Try
3rd
this.
down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Oh.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to get the first.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first.
Took my man out of the area.
2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now, Lawrence.
Oh, and he's going to hold on a touchdown. Wow. For Will Archer, the tight end. Man, look at this play here. The throw, the catch, and he tried to knock that ball loose, but the tight end can hold on to it. Okay, so we've got, this is going to come down to a huge play here. Let's see, what do we want to do?
Here we go now as we get set for a
We're
big
going to go with this.
Conversion. Back to throw.
Quarterback is going to get sacked. Let's go.
They two-point game. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
Big play by the
It was
Raiders.
the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the same?
Just want to pick it up and hold on to it.
Here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely.
And Luke Charlton powering through the first guy. He gets the ball down on the 1-yard line. 128 yards, another 3-digit day for number 31. And that is a huge game. Yeah, if the Raiders can score here, the game is over.
It's first and
Pretty close to over.
Touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Go in, and he's finding his room. Touchdown, Raiders.
Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And this is a game where this offense grew up just a little bit. Defense didn't. This offense came together and got a chance to see it expand out of what we've been seeing for the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks, where we just kind of methodically moved down the field. Big plays after big play after big play is what truly delivered in this one. Wyatt Kearney could be playing his last season as a Raider. He's in negotiations, and
he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
rumors are that he's not really interested in returning.
Down by 9. A minute 35 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Here's Lawrence. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Quarterback is brought down by Adisa Isaac.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on
And
that.
or was it Adisa Isaac? Maybe it was Young.
Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here comes second down.
Big hit. Let's go.
Taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Lawrence.
Oh, I thought he had that, and that should have been intercepted. He just steps up.
That means it's just
Wants a
one
pass
last
interference, but
chance
he's
left.
not gonna get it.
Or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go.
More than 22, 43 seconds left. This could be officially it.
Gotta have it. Lawrence. Now a
Lawrence is going to find the person. First down.
Use the last of their timeouts. As they stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This is first and 10.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, it's okay. Take that.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And 6 seconds to go. I think we're going to go ahead and get the win in the back. Oh, one more play.
Seconds left on the clock.
Play here.
Let's face it, this defense has had a share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Quarterback is trying to make something happen, and he can't do it, and that'll end this one. The Raiders will get the win, 49-40. And I have to tell you, I didn't think this was going to happen. With the 13-point deficit and the offense of Jacksonville playing as well as it was, I didn't know if we were going to have enough to get this win.
Visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive
But the
player,
quarterback
offensive side of
stepped
the
up
ball,
and made huge plays at the right time. And before we knew it, we had the lead and was protecting it. And once we got there, it was no looking back. What a fun game to play and see. Lots of exciting things here. Wow.
They'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
We'll have to see what playoff relevance it has to them, but look at these guys. They were so close to each other. 133.8 for Trevor, 132.6 for Kid. 34 for 43, 494 yards, 79%. He threw for 5 touchdowns, Trevor Lawrence, against us, and 2 interceptions. Kid threw for 5 touchdowns as well, threw for 444 yards. And this kid is growing up right in front of our eyes. There's Luke Charlton, 16 carries for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns for him. Wyatt Kearney, 8 catches, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns. Palmer, 4 catches, 114 yards. And then on the defensive side, Garrison Tomlinson with the most hits today, number 23. He's got 9 tackles. Zaire Klein with 8 tackles and 2 sacks. And Tremaine Clemens with a interception and 8 tackles. 7 tackles for Cheeks. Lots of catches and tackles. Player of the week potentially, either Klein or Clemens. We'll have to see. All right, we get the win, and I can't believe that. That was a tough game. Jacksonville, if we have to face them in the playoffs, I think it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Oh, we have another injury. This one is Meadows. Who's the guy? Oh, it's Young. Young is out for 4 weeks. 2 more weeks before we get Meadows and Barton back, and boy, do we need them. A couple of those plays, the pressure coming in on the quarterback was insane, instant. All right, let's go ahead and advance the week. We're going to face off against the Chargers. All right, so, Las Vegas and Kansas City tied up for AFC West. Jacksonville falls in the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be an important game. Indianapolis is playing Jacksonville this week. Very interesting. Anthony Richardson, QB battle over there. Very, very interesting. Luke Charlton is, he's got 1,158 yards. Again, far and away above the other players. Trevor Lawrence is the top passer, though. 2,731 yards. He can thank us for that. And, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the strategy session right now. Rivalry week, can't stand the Chargers. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at quarterback. How do we prove him wrong? Throw more touchdowns. We'll go for throw more touchdowns. Why not? We want to try to keep him from having any touchdown pass. Okay, challenge accepted. Okay, that's all we have time for. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we do get it a weekly reward. Who is it? Kearney. Kearney's the one. I thought it'd be the defense. Why? Kearney, three receiving touchdowns. Man. So Kearney's not in the list though for any of the statistics. Curious to see. Like, is it receiving? Normally he's in some lists. Okay, so he's got the most yards, 739 for our team. But NFL, oh yeah, he's not even close. Oh, there he is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's the 5th. And wow, far and away the top touchdown getter, 18 touchdowns at this point. Let's see, what is the record? By the way, for those of you who are like paying attention to record books, last season, I didn't cover this, but Joe Burrow broke the record for most passing yards in a season with 5,495. Broke that in the 2029 season. Let's see, receiving touchdowns is 28. Oh man, I think it's possible. It's possible for him to usurp that. Quite possible indeed. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all of the things. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.